are starting to realize that it is less about resources and technique and more about intention when it comes to what you want in life. Passion, but also perseverance. Because you haven't had that stability. You haven't had those resources. Some people can have all the resources in the world and they don't know what to do with it. But you do now. You start to be shining because you're going to show other people that it starts from within. It really does. There's more rest coming to you here. Queen of Swords keeps on coming up. You're just very a straight shooter, but you're not. It's not like you do it in a way that's impulsive. You know what you're saying. You think out what you're saying. You're a very creative soul. People are going to start seeing that more. You're not going to feel like you have to defend your art or what you do. You spent enough time in solitude to really see things. To really see things the way that they are and not the way that you want them to. You see a lot more passive aggressiveness in people, like people being like pushy and people being like under the radar, like jealous. People think that they can get away with it. Maybe you overlooked it, because I don't think that you're someone that's not people smart, but I feel like maybe you overlooked it at times, didn't listen to your intuition, but now like you're quick on that. Because you know where it leads to when you let people in your life that don't have the best intentions for you, or they harbor energy, whether they're good people or not. I'm not saying that they're bad people, but sometimes people let jealousy get the best of them. Snide remarks can come out. The way that people treat you and can kind of betray you can come out when people don't feel like they're doing well. I feel like a lot of people project that you're always doing well. Things goes well for you because you have that intuition, but you've been hidden a lot, and you've felt like you've had to shelter in place. Well, I'm seeing people hiding now, other people hiding and having to hide because they're guilty of a lot of backhanded things behind your back. That are going to be revealed here while you were juggling things. So I feel like that's another part of it, is like you were kind of overwhelmed with things. So now that you're able to you have things sorted a little bit better and things have cleared up, you're going to see things a lot clearer, and you're acting on it now. Like you see it and you feel it so much quicker now. You're not doubting your intuition because you don't want to go through that heartbreak anymore. You feel like you're like less alone when you're by yourself than when you're with some people. But it's because you have really created a home within yourself and around you, and other people want that too, but they have to do the work, and they haven't. So you find it hard to like relate to people because they haven't done the work. Maybe they don't need to do the work. And on top of that, they judge you and think that their life is harder because of the judgments and assumptions that they've made about your life that maybe you can't talk to or don't want to talk to about to people about, and don't feel like you need to justify that. There's people with hearts out there, and they're going to find you, and they're not going to be asking and giving you the third degree to know and to understand your pain when you express it or when you act a certain way. They're going to be a lot more understanding and discerning. Like a lot of you are meeting someone who is like, it could be a soulmate, past life, it could be a friend, romance here. It's not giving me specific, but it's telling me that there is someone that is coming in here that's really going to connect to your heart and your soul and going to really understand your ups and downs and congratulate you on your good luck and your wins and be there for you when things are not going good for you, because a lot of people have blamed you and you've been on your own when there's been bad things. When stuff hit the fan, no one was there. They were there for the good times, or when they felt like they could help you enough to feed their ego, right, about being generous to you. But this person is actually someone who is not going to They're not going to be fake because they know what it's like. They've had to work very hard themselves with things. They're very humble. I'm hearing you might not recognize this person at first. But when you come together, the communication and the comprehension of it is going to be very clear. So if you'd like to know more about this person, if you feel like this might be someone who is going to come into your life, check out my pinned post for all my offerings. Make sure you follow and drop down a heart in the comments and say I'm ready to meet my match. Make sure you like as well, and I will see you next time. Ciao.